Hey everyone, Ruby here. Today I'm going to go over the current standard meta and why a lot of people don't really like it. Personally, I don't mind this meta too much in standard, but it's not my favorite meta and don't love it or hate it, but I think it's just okay. But yeah, I think a lot of people don't really like this meta, so I'm going to go over each class and how I'd fix it. So starting with Demon Hunter, the two main archetypes in Demon Hunter are OTK and Death Rattle. For OTK, the deck could do some stupid things, and if I were to nerf one card, it'd probably just be a small nerf to the deck, like Skull maybe. I'd probably touch Skull because this card's in every Demon Hunter deck, but I don't know. I don't really think the deck's yes, some of the turns it does is broken, but I don't think it really needs a nerf that badly. And then in Death Rattle Demon Hunter, the deck's just boring. It's not too strong. It's just whatever. So I wouldn't touch the Death Rattle archetype. Just play your cards on curve. I don't really love that archetype, so I think Demon Hunter's fine. I wouldn't really nerf anything, but moving on to Druid. The two main archetypes are Token Druid and Clown Druid, with guardian animals and stuff. The Clown Druid is just really bad because the meta's just too fast for it. But I think I would just ban Lightning Bloom from standard. This card's just so broken. It's been every Druid Shaman deck. Not every Druid Shaman, but it's been pretty much most since Skullmance came out. And yeah, I think this card just creates stupid turns, turn 1 Gibberlings, but I think Lightning Bloom's really the problematic card. The rest of Druid I think is fine. I think I'd just leave it there. Hunter, there's really only one archetype, it's just Face Hunter. This deck doesn't really need a nerf, I wouldn't touch it. Right. Mage, I'd just nerf Incanter's Flow. I'd just make it 3 mana or 4 mana or something. But yeah, maybe buff some of the other archetypes, like Ping Mage or something, or this Freeze Mage. I don't know. But yeah. Incanter's Flow is just a stupid card. If you draw it, you probably win. If you don't, you lose. It's just not very fun gameplay. Paladin's really weak right now. How to fix Paladin is I'd revert First Day of School to 0 mana. I never really thought this card really needed to be nerfed. Yes, it's a strong card, but I'm fine with them having strong cards. I'd just make Conviction, nerf it to +2 attack. Because I think Paladin, I don't know, I never really minded First Day of School, but yeah, Paladin's really struggling right now, and just the Hand of a Doll nerf really hurt it. I think if you unnerf First Day, it'll give it some more early game and make it playable. Probably not tier 1 or anything, I'll just make it good. But yeah, I think Paladin's fine in its current state. Priest. Yeah, Priest is just really annoying. The main archetype is just control. Generate a bunch of cards, and yeah, you just win, by getting a bunch of random crap. And, yeah, it's the best deck in the game. It's just not very fun to face. I nerf Raise Dead, because this card's just super problematic, and it's in every Warlock and Priest deck. And it also fixed Darkglare. It's not in Control Warlock, but Control Warlock's not really a deck that's very good. But yeah, I just make Raise Dead 2 mana, because if you make it 1 mana, you can get it off Wand Maker, and that's really bad. Another card I nerf is Renew. Nope, not that. Renew, I just make it 2 mana. Chaining Renews and stuff, getting infinite healing for 1 or 0 mana with palm reading is just stupid. I don't know. Yeah, Apotheosis is a card a lot of people are talking about to get nerfed. It's a strong card, but I'm fine with it. It's just a strong healing card, and it's kind of annoying that you have to kill every priest threat, every minion they play, just because of this card, but it's really annoying with Blademaster Samurai as well, but yeah, I think Apotheosis is fine. And the other card I nerf is Mind Rider Lucia, because this card just creates such unfun gameplay. It's just against combo decks like OTK Demon Hunter or Miracle Rogue if they're setting up a combo. Did I draw Lucia? If so, then you win. Like, it's not really a game. It's just, yeah. So I really don't like that card. For Rogue, the main archetypes are Weapon Rogue. There's also Secret Rogue, but that's not very good, and Miracle Rogue. The Weapon Rogue is not very strong. I don't really like it. It's not very fun to face, but yeah, you can like Tekkenooza and stuff, which is not the best solution, but yeah, I think I would just, to nerf the Miracle Archetype if it ever becomes really good, which is not insane right now. I'd just make Octobot 3 health. Like, this card seems really problematic and might go in a lot of Rogue decks, but I like the current direction of Rogue, moving away from, like, Galakron and Lackey generation, which was not very fun to face, to more Miracle-y based with field contact. So yeah, I think I'm fine with Rogue. The deck's not very strong, but if it ever does become strong, like Octobot's 3 health, you can still proc it, and it's still a good card, I think. That's the only change I would make to Rogue if it ever becomes good. Shaman, there's really only one main archetype. There's like Elemental, and then there's Doomhammer that goes face. I think just banning Lightning Bloom would just be good. It would just make it a lot weaker, and the deck's not insanely overpowered or anything, it's just good. But yeah, that's really all I do to Shaman. To Warlock is really struggling. There's no really playable archetype. There's Control Ticketus Warlock to try and beat a Priest. It doesn't even beat Priest that hard anymore because everyone sounds he's Scoundrel and can get your Jiraxis or Ticketus. Yeah. I think I'd just buff some of the cards, like, I don't really know what I'd buff off the top of my head, but like, maybe buff this card and maybe it'd make a Zoo playable, I don't know. Yeah, just not really much I'd do to Warlock, just, yeah. Warrior, there's, the Control Warrior's not that great anymore. And Rush Warrior is just another, it's like Death Round Demon Heart. It's a super boring deck. It's just play your cards on curve, rush into stuff. Yeah, neither of those archetypes are super overpowered or anything. I just think the only change I'd make to Warrior, which I'm going to go into the neutral section, is make Blade Master Samurai 5 mana, because those cards are just ridiculous, and it just gives so many classes a board clear that don't already have a board clear, and yeah. And that's the only neutral card I'd change. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on Standard, how I'd fix it. I think the Standard meta is fine, it's just kind of boring with decks like Rush Warrior and Death Row Demon Hunter, at least for me. Like, those decks just aren't very fun, and like Mage as well, just drawing encounters flow, like, it's not really a game. And, like Priest, it's just super unfun to play against. But yeah, those are my suggestions for nerfs and changes to Standard. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Yeah, bye.